It is so odd to see myself on camera.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I am not used to this.
Yeah. Chat, can you hear us?
I don't think so yet, but I might be wrong.
Maybe.
Oh, chat can't hear us? Okay. Hi, chat.
Let's go. Hi, chat.
I'm Star, that's Mel, and you've got the Peanut Gallery in the back. That's Musical Daredevil. Baby Shark is that way.
Yeah.
I can't tell from this angle. No, I'm trying to figure out because that's mirrored, that Baby Shark is. So Baby Shark and Mario are in the third row. Alsoa is off over there, who's tracking. And in the back row, we've got a cute gallery of Riley, Yuso, Hamaski, and Sam. Eagles are hard, especially with this headset on.
Yeah, Segway, it is weird seeing the comms on camera. We actually asked them to keep the comms camera off today so we can give them a
during
better
the
view.
race, because otherwise our two heads being in front of the screen does not make for fun.
Yep, so enjoy it while it's lasting. We have a really fun matchup here. MrMartin versus Kevin 818.
Yep. These are both out of Group B. Two members. We had Group C. Sorry, we had these two as well. They are in a group with Kawari, Mr. Mario over there, and Rahylia. So this is a very interesting match as far as results have gone.
Mm-hmm.
In a fairly surprising race to, I think, everybody involved, there was a three-way race this morning between Kawari, Mr. Mario, and Kevin. And Kawari beat both of the two others.
Yeah. So we have a very interesting match here where I believe winner is guaranteed to make brackets starting tomorrow.
Yep, winner is going to go to 3-1, and that is guaranteed. The loser who is going to be waiting on the results of the match tonight. The final match of this group is at 5 p.m. Eastern in an hour and a half between Kawari and Hylia. If Kawari wins, he is also guaranteed a bracket spot, as he would be 3-1. So there's a few different scenarios. So let's see. If Martin and Kawari win both these two matches, Martin will be first seed, Kawari second seed, and Kevin would be third seed on tiebreaks. And Mario would be eliminated. Rahylia is already eliminated at 0-3, but she can throw a wrench into this entire group.
She can make this awful, and I'm so excited for it. Like, I don't have to do any of the math figuring this out, so I'm really excited for, Rahylia, just, you know what, dominate.
Just, Rahylia. So, if Martin wins and Kawari wins, Martin is first seed, Kawari second seed, Kevin third seed, and Mario's out on the tiebreaks. 1v1 head-to-head. If Kevin wins and Kawari wins, then Kawari is first seed, Kevin second seed, and Mario third seed, and Martin is eliminated on tiebreaks. And if Rahylia wins, the winner of this match is still is first seed, and then the loser, Mario and Kawari, go to a three-way tiebreak and we'll have fun.
I still say ice %.
So if you want chaos, you want Rahylia to win tonight.
Yep. Vote for chaos, chat. It's the rule. Also, Red, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. We're going to get going very shortly here.
Yep. And Dustar, by the way, has just joined us over in the back. Seeing that as we switch over scenes. Never mind that.
Very nice.
So, you guys can't see us anymore, but we are going to start here shortly. We've got Martin on the left and Kevin on the right. What? Are you the only one who's only hearing audio through your left?
I'm only hearing game audio through left, yeah.
Okay. We'll need to talk to him about that.
Yep. In the meantime, taking a look, we are starting with one of our required medallions. Oh, and we are going in 3, 2, 1, go.
Yep, we are off. Starting in a great fairy fountain here. No clue which.
Oh, Hyrule Castle Fairy Fountain. That is so nice because do you know how often people end up just skipping this because they hate routing it?
P.S. Krim, by the way, we can only hear audio through our left side.
Thank you.
And also, please tell us if our audio's off because it's been a little bit wonky all event. As we see a hint here that Domain has Feroz win into Heart Piece. That's interesting.
Probably not worth unless you're going through there anyway. Desert Colossus is foolish. Big Pose is nothing. Ravaged Village. Song of Time. That is scary.
And what was the final hint?
Ravaged Village's Song of Time?
No, I noticed that. It's Colossus Foolish, Pose is dead, Burning Cack, and what was the fourth?
I don't know. Chat, if any of you caught the very first one that Kevin read, that would be amazing if you could help us out.
It would be much appreciated because there is a lot going on and we can only read so much.
Yep. Also, something we didn't really get to talk about. We did have a forced prelude start, but our ZL song was our item check. I know I saw someone in chat asking for a required Burning Cack for an item. Unfortunately, that's not happening today.
Nope.
Because we started with whatever that item was.
It's, they only have 26 and 10 sticks and 20 nuts, so it wasn't a nut or stick upgrade.
Yep. Just trash.
Yep. Just probably a recovery card if I had to guess. It was something complete garbage.
Yeah. And yeah, so Serenade we already know is out at Desert Colossus.
Because Colossus is foolish and we already have the item.
Yep.
But yeah, if you have no idea what my rambling was about the challenge and group standings, I don't blame you. It took us forever to figure it out too, because it's a mess. As we get bomb shoes up,
let's go. Is it the 5-pack just for the insult?
That would be funny.
Martin skipping a very easy skull there. Probably an indication of how he's approaching skulls this seed.
I assume so, as there is Saria's song
okay.
of Malin, okay. But yeah, if someone in chat can confirm the Temple of Time hints for us, that would be great, because we missed one.
Alright, what we got here? Darunia has magic. Okay, so...
That's interesting. We already have Saria's just now,
Yeah.
so where is ZL becomes the question.
Who knows? And Martin playing Prelude, probably going adult.
Looks like it. So we'll get a medallions check. Hopefully someone in chat can keep an eye on this for us, because we're sitting about 3 to 4 feet from the screen, so reading the things is a bit hard.
Yep.
Gonna not look at chat for a minute here while we see the medallion, so we hopefully miss less of them at least.
Yeah, hopefully. One of the funny things is, usually catching the medallions is okay. It's then doing the subtraction to figure out what the stones are.
There's that, yes.
All right. Spirit, Forest, Shadow, Water, DC.
All right, so let me put that in. Spirit, Forest.
So almost all of the adult dungeons are medallion dungeons today.
Yeah, it looks like Deku, Jabu, and Fire are our stones.
Yeah.
I didn't catch the exact order from. Did not catch the exact order, unfortunately, from.
I think I saw Jabu was the Goron Ruby, but you know what? You need to do those 3.
Okay, yeah. Point is, yeah, that's the thing.
Forest is the Forest Medallion. Amazing. And that is an adult spawn.
Where was that? I missed
The
it.
Kokiri shot.
Oh, fun.
So Mido Provido? Maybe?
Yeah.
Oh.
Big chest is a Zora tunic in
All
Mido's
right.
house. Thanks.
Oh, and Kevin not bothering to open any of those small chests.
Nope. Did anyone catch what the hint was in Boulder of Destiny? Because I missed it.
Nope.
Frog's one dead, apparently. Thanks, chat.
Oh, we have conflicting info.
Oh, Frog's 2.
Frogs
chat.
1 or Frogs 2?
It's a Frog's in,
Frog.
apparently.
30 is dead. Dang. The dream slipping away.
I saw Frogs in the Storm.
Oh,
okay.
Frogs in a Storm. Okay.
That's clear. Thank
Definitely Frogs won. So 10 choose is very, like, it's nice. Obviously, it's more than the 5-pack.
Yeah, there's the other Darunia hint.
Yep.
And we get ourselves some nuts. Says nothing off the Read It Grotto. Got some nice hints and some not so helpful hints so far.
Let's go, Kevin. People's hero. Skipping Mido the intended way.
Haha.
Ooh, free shield.
Free shield off the man on roof. Never a bad thing to find. And
Biggest-
fishing
Ooh,
gives
let's go.
us slingshot
Slingshot.
and arrows. Flashbacks to yesterday's restream where fishing had a slingshot, just the other age.
Dun dun dun.
And that slingshot ended up being Way of the Hero because things.
I know, I was just thinking, I'm like, you know, slingshot, usually it's nice you can just ignore that, but you also then, wallet?
That's a wallet in the windmill. But yeah, what about the slingshot?
It's nice to know where one is, and it's something that's easily accessible if you end up needing one or wanting one.
Yeah. Although we know Serenade won't be necessarily getting Serenade for a bit depending on where Requiem is, because it's not that. That's the
Oh,
Minuet in the
okay,
windmill.
Minuet. Water Temple Foolish.
Okay, that's a handy hint. Water Medallion Water not required for that today. Unless we
River Way of the Hero.
need... Okay, that's fun.
So we know that's not going to be for Frogs 1 or Frogs 2, because Frogs 2 is hinted.
And Frogs 1 is hinted and Frogs 2 is an always, yeah.
Yeah.
Harpies on the cow here. And Sheik at Minuet is teaching us Bolero.
Bolero, which is probably where ZL is.
Yep, there's the other fishing hint.
All right. Meanwhile, Martin going through the graveyard.
Yep.
All right, just a heart piece up there. Oh, Kevin.
Nope, just taking a look at the freestandings. I have no idea what that was on the volcano.
I thought it was a recovery heart and storms. Oh, okay. Songs are hard.
Jeez.
Is that a bow?
I have no idea what that is in the crate.
Was that a bow in the crate? Anyone? Bow?
Someone in chat who is not sitting 4 feet from the screen, please help.
We have some of the top runners of this game here in this room with us. And
But they're sitting further back than we are, so that's not helpful.
And they're like, what's bow?
It's a bow in the crate. Thank you, chat.
Thanks, Top Isle.
Who is not sitting a minimum of 4 feet from the screen. It's a big screen, but we're still a good 3 or 4 feet from it.
Whatever.
So that'll be something to get early.
This is how I always watch my Zooter, so.
Yeah. Mildly distracted. Frogs 1 is still dead, I think.
Yep. Yeah, that was Boulder
duh,
again,
yeah.
so. So I imagine Kevin is going to do River as adult here, but might just be going to CAC.
I think he's going CAC. The thing is, once you do CAC Graveyard, you don't go River as adult because you need the Beans as child for that bow if you want it.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Song of Time being on Burning CAC and with Water being Foolish, Toilet's the only thing that it could be hard required for.
Mm-hmm.
Because the item requirements are so high for Burning CAC with Shadow and Water being two of the medallions for it that you can't get Song of Time hardlocking right side GTG because you're going to be able to do enough checks to get keys for right side.
Yeah.
It is possible in these settings if the layout is exceedingly silly, but it's not that.
Oh, F's in chat for Martin.
F.
And here's Kevin picking up that free shield.
Yep.
And Martin. All right, maybe, yeah, recovery heart, I'm pretty sure.
All right. There's fishing for that.
Yep, and Martin gonna see that adult spawn now.
ZL is not on Requiem segue because we know this Colossus is foolish.
Yep. So
ZL, where is ZL is an actual question.
Saria's.
Probably Saria's, yeah. It can't be on. It's Saria's or Prelude. Because Forest is the Forest Medallion. There's nothing that we have it. We have a bow in Logic. I think, yeah. Oh, no, we do not.
We don't have bombs or
bombs.
scale yet
Yeah.
for beans.
No, but we know where a bow is, but we don't have hookshot or strength yet for Forest. But we do have logical access to Adel SFM.
Yep.
Because we've seen both Saria's and Minuet freely available.
Yeah.
It's so nice the co-com when you can see her.
I know, isn't it great? Doing
Uh,
comms in person is a very different experience.
Oh, for sure. Oh, ZL could be on OOT, true, because it's Deku Jabu Fire.
Yeah?
It's Saria's OT or Prelude, and 2 of those 3 options suck.
Yeah, that's not great.
Kokiri Storm's, I think, at the other 30 Skulls hint. Nothing in Shieldgrave there yet. Decent chance something is in the well, yeah. I mean, we currently have no items at all.
Yeah, so
I guess we have a Zora Tunic and some bomb trees, but that's not much.
well is a strong option because even without ZL, it is a great contender to have bombs.
Yeah, there's also they also have some chews and they can save scum.
Yep.
And I honestly, though, might go Deku and SFM first, just in case CL is on Saria.
Yeah.
Especially because Deku's also required. So you probably do Deku, Child Lost Woods, and if you get ZL on Saria, you can get that magic off the Runia, too.
Yeah, exactly. I think going child here, this is probably going to be a pretty short adult segment.
They've just found so little as Martin decides. He gives up on Mido Skip and just plays Saria's. Prelude, actually. Interesting.
Interesting.
Did you pick Bolero up yet? I'm not sure because it's working on
It's
tracker,
marked.
but
Yeah.
I guess he might have wanted to go back and
Yeah,
bomb choose.
because he played it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, never mind. Right. Yeah. That's how you got to the crater.
Yeah, yeah.
So we're fine.
That's fine. Everything's fine.
Yep. Oh, I just noticed how on Martin's face cam we can see part of the corner of Kevin's gameplay.
Yep.
They're face to face, as you can tell from the, as you can probably kind of tell from that screenshot there. So he can't see us, but we can see it, which is a little funny.
This is also really fun to like see kind of the process happen.
Yep, and
Epona.
Epona's. Well, that's not ZL. Uh-oh.
All right, we got to work for ZL, unfortunately.
We really gotta work for ZL.
It sucks.
I mean, and by the way, none of these tournament seeds are my seeds. They are all rolled by whoever. They are all rolled by whoever is staffing the tournament admin desk at the time they go to get the seed. And I don't know who that is right now, but it's not
no
us.
idea. It's not us.
So you can't blame us for these seeds. Mind you, they rolled some serious
we
stinkers.
can still kind of blame you and Maraba for coming up with the settings ultimately.
A bit, but
yeah, I think at this point, what we are going to see is both of these runners going through Deku Tree, like you said, and then probably going well to see if they can suss out any further logic, because right now it's just...
they've got nothing.
Yeah.
They've got a handful of chews, they've got a Zora Tunic, and that's literally it.
Right. Like right now it's, I can go do, what, 2 checks in GTG?
Stalfos in the BMO's chest? Yeah. Oh, and if I guess if they really want to get the go by beads and get the both the Graveyard Crate, there's a few more, but it's not much.
All right.
Like they could get the lobby checks with a bow, and I guess I could do HBA, but it's not a ton more. Hey, maybe checks back. But yeah, it's a whole thing.
Gonna be something.
But yeah, we've had some real stinkers in this in-person tournament. Chat did not. This was not restreamed, but due to logistics. But there was a spectacular three-way race yesterday between Riley, Why You So Epic, and Purple Rupees.
Yes.
Where Purple Rupees beat both of the others by at least a half hour because the other two hard last location chickens to the point of doing Blind Frogs 2.
My favorite.
Blind Frogs 2 and Foolish Well for at least one of them. It was great.
Oh no.
As a
Kevin, $10 short for this scrub.
Oh, that feels bad. He's gonna have to walk all the way back there too.
Yeah, I mean, there's money in Lost Woods.
It's not,
but it sucks getting back.
It just has to get back. There's
Yeah.
the thing. Water is still foolish. Thanks for the hint.
Let's find out. Not worth at all.
No.
$5.
Very bad refund. Very poor return on investments. What
Yeah,
it is.
exactly.
It's a negative.
That's sorry, Lost Woods are going through some hard times right now.
Yeah, pay $40, get 5 back. That is a negative 87.5% return.
Oh.
Do not invest
Can
in things IRL that give you a negative 80% return, people.
Yes, link applied to be part of multi-level marketing.
Yep, actual corporate tax accountant here speaking. I am, because that is in fact my day job when I'm not doing this. And yeah, do not do that. The common sense will tell you that anyway.
Where are the items?
I don't.
Is bottom of the well just gonna be like stacked?
I mean, there's
Chickens?
There's
Valley?
oh my god, chickens, valley.
Slingshot for target in the woods?
Yeah, slingshot's in logic. Goma's in logic.
Just go get the
deck.
slingshot.
I mean, the thing is, Serenade's at Colossus and they have no way there, or not at least a fast way. They have a pony to get there slowly, but it's going to take forever. And you're not hiking all the way there for that.
No.
You are absolutely not hiking all the way there for Serenade.
No.
If you do, I have questions.
Yeah. And the runner's now going to be in sync for like several minutes.
Yep. Just Rush Adult River. The thing of that is you might want beans for the... I would rather go Child River and use a chew on it because beans for the Graveyard Crate. Though then again, how much does a bow unlock right now? It's hard to say.
More of GTG.
Not much though, because they don't have any way to get to do hookshot with GTG really.
Yeah, it just depends on what kind of keys are there and what bow does unlock.
Maybe. It does unlock HBA, so there is a bit
Yeah.
more. It's guaranteed HBA in the 2 lobby checks. Beyond that...
Yeah, exactly. I'm just like, it is so sparse right now.
They have nothing 18 minutes in.
Yeah, exactly. Like this is where the desperation of what did I forget already? And it's probably chickens again, just cuz.
Yeah, chicken. The peanut gallery's just laughing at the mention of chickens. Yuso was shaking his head in the back.
Just do chickens.
Yuso in the back is just shaking his head.
They're like, this is why you'll never play this game, Mel.
But yeah, Yuso was one of the 2 runners who hard last location chickens yesterday.
Valley is foolish. Great hint because that is one of the few places that we've got stuff available right now.
Yep. But yeah, the chickens was something. Alright, let's see what the other copy of the hint is and quit making fun of for Yuso in the back. Desert Colossus is still foolish.
Still foolish.
Gee, thanks. Much appreciated on that one.
That all are foolishes too.
Yes, we have all 3.
Yeah.
Colossus, Water, Valley.
Dang. Yeah, I don't know what you do after Deku that's not just child, like cat, graveyard. Maybe, like I said, go pick up that slingshot if you don't find anything. Oh,
big chest. Is this finally something of use?
An item! Let's go!
String!
Trackers, do your thing!
That opens up some of DC.
Yes, it does.
That's the biggest thing it opens right now. And that, I think, incentivizes them even more to go get that bow, because once they find hookshot, it's immediate forest. And forest is a forest medallion, but there's a 50-50 chance of that being ZL.
Yep.
And depending on... Because Jabu could be behind ZL depending where our scales are.
Yeah.
We don't know at this point.
And I mean, we might not need ZL. Why we're so concerned about ZL is just because usually you need it.
It usually comes up somehow,
But this layout,
yeah, because Shadow and Water are the Fire and Water medallions. We might not need it.
we might not need it.
And Spirits of Light medallion, too.
Yeah.
We might not actually need CL. So that's actually a point, though. They might not want to do Forest as much just because CL seems fairly unimportant today.
Forest takes a really long time, so...
But I think it's still...
But do you gamble not needing ZL?
That's the problem. And strength, especially with how little they have... And oh, don't forget, too, Darunia has a magic meter, and you need ZL to get that magic.
That's true. Yep.
I just remembered, you need ZL to access Darunia's room.
You do. But there are 2 magics.
Unfortunately, you know where the other magic likes to be.
Is it magic locked?
Yes. No, then again, remember yesterday's race stream race with Mario and Martin, where the magics gave us a huge headache and we forgot to not lock each other.
Yeah.
Because their Way of the Heroes are funny. Also, you absolutely go Child River because I forgot that's Way of the Heroes.
Yes.
You go Child River.
They will definitely be doing Child River. And
Child
we'll
River,
seeing.
buy beans, get that bow,
Yes.
see what's Way of the Hero there. And that's also the thing with Storms. You can get frogs. Well, you don't need Frog Swan, I guess, really, but yeah.
Yeah.
You get the hints, you get the Way of the Hero.
Yep.
And see where that... Because that could be their first hook shot, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mirror Shield and River would be horrendous.
Yeah, I think the thing about... the only thing about River is we do not have logical access to it. We don't care because we have Bomb Shoes.
We have Bomb Shoes and are running out of stuff.
Yeah.
So we're good.
Yeah. So we're going to go do it. We're going to get that bean. Do the things.
Yep. Honestly, maybe buy a bean for Adult Lake, too, at this point.
Yeah.
Like, we know Adult Fishing is dead, but Lab Roof is one of the handful of checks that's available.
Yeah. And again, like, we know Goma is actually in Logic already because we know where a slingshot is.
Because they've both seen the hint.
So Goma could easily have a big item, and we don't need to, like...
Yeah, Wood's target's fully in Logic, too. It sucks because they have no fast way to Lake, but...
Nice Goma from Kevin
In
there.
some ways, as much as it would suck, a Scale and River would be... In like the River Open Grotto would actually be really nice to go route to Lake.
Yeah, for sure.
Get that slingshot, plant the bean.
Yep.
Check the underwater item.
I don't really want to think about Way of the Hero scale right now, so...
Well, Goma gave us a huge rupee, so that's not it.
I mean, it's gold.
But, because Scale in the open grotto of River would be fully in Logic, because that Sphere 0 is adult.
Sorry, I have to make a pun in chat that I can't say out loud. I'm gonna get banned if I say it out loud.
Kevin did pick up this Aura Tunic out of Mito's house, right? Because it's not marked on the tracker.
Yeah. Alright, Deku is apparently vanilla. Kokiri Emerald.
Yep.
Our trackers will get that updated.
Yeah, Deku, Jabu, and Fire being our 3 stones today.
Alright, and yeah, Kevin going to River. Where was the River hint?
SFM, so they both
Okay,
have it.
yep. The angle Martin was going at was concerning me just a little bit. I'm like, where are you going?
No, that's
But
River.
it's River now. Yeah.
There's no way you don't go River here. You need the beans. It's Way of the Hero.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, even without Frogs One being hinted, like, technically it would have been best to go as adult.
Yeah.
But you want those beans.
Yeah.
I think it's hard. It's hard to not want to get that bow here.
Yep. Yeah, because Bow opens up quite a bit. Oh no, Kevin.
Oh, losing the chicken there. Oh no, it actually ended
plant. Oh, boo.
Rip. That's enough.
Yep, that's unfortunate. Oh no, a scale.
Is that actually a scale?
It's a scale.
Oh no!
Star. I said I don't want to think about Way of the Hero scales.
Although keep in mind that's not in logic. We
It's
don't
not.
have a scale or
yeah, that
hovers.
is scale or bomb locked.
Scale hovers bombs. Could be
Yep.
hovers.
Oh,
for
hovers.
adults.
Yep.
But that's still not something they want. Well, it's nice for rounding here, but it's not what they want to see. Really.
There we go. All right.
Martin, you know, Frogs 1 is dead.
Yeah. Whoop.
Yeah, well, mine are pretty much a net zero, I guess, between Frogs 1 and losing the chicken.
Yeah. What if others scale in open grotto?
And that just happens to be logical gold scale for lap dive being our first
Yeah,
progression?
exactly.
That would be silly.
Give me lab dive.
Well, it's not here.
Oh, boo.
And River is still way of the hero. Thanks.
Uh-oh. Okay, copy in river.
It could be, yeah, that might hint towards CLL behind Jabu as well.
Yeah.
But that depends where gold scale is as well. And Burning Cack is still Song of Time. Thank you for the reminder. Much appreciated.
Oh. Shoot. Yeah, Kevin's having a rough time with the chickens today.
It is just not his day.
He must want to go into domain, though. Otherwise...
Domain dive to lake.
Yeah.
Because you want to route in, you plant the bean, you get your slingshot.
Yeah.
And you might pick up furores. I don't know if you do, but it's so early, it might be worth it.
Yeah.
It's just a bloopy in Upper River, so that is Scale Way of the Hero confirmed. And Nelkley is just shaking her head over there.
Okay, yeah. I feel like that really tells us that Lullaby is on Ocarina of Time, honestly.
Almost certainly, as we confirmed that Frogs 2 is dead as well.
Yeah.
Not that it could have been waved here anyway, because it's always a hinted.
Yep. It
But
couldn't have
it's-
been the hinted Way of the Hero. It could have been something important.
And which would have turned Burning Cack into a requirement, but
Yeah.
nope. And poor Kevin just decides he's out of here.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yes. Chickens.
Hey, chickens! Kevin is not, in fact, a chicken skipper. Skipping the cack chickens, at least, though he had no luck with the chickens in River.
Yeah. And I mean, it's only 3 chickens. Like,
It's only 3 chickens.
all right. Mr. Martin is breaking into domain. Let's go.
Yep. Apologies for any noise. The neighboring race stream just finished, and they are being extremely loud.
They're celebrating.
They
What? I
are.
don't know, but...
Well, they just finished, so I assume something is to get just a heart piece off chickens. And this is well here for Kevin, which makes sense.
Yeah.
I'd be more confused if he did. Goron City is Way of the Hero, and that's not for the magic meter, because that was also
Yeah.
separately hinted.
No, thanks. Hear me out. Link the Goron.
It's in logic with a strength.
Mm-hmm. Link the Goron with our, like, first bomb bag to get our bow.
Yeah, just a purple rupee on the letter spot, so it's not scale for that. But the issue for that skill Way of the Hero is what unlocks it. Is
Yeah.
it bombs or is it hovers? Because that tells us a fair bit. Or is it the other scale, for that matter? What item puts that scale in logic tells us a good bit about the seed's logic.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a decent chance said item is here in the well.
Yeah, and we'll see. I mean, there's a chance that Slingshot happens to unlock something on target in the woods. Well might pay out. Like I said, Link the Goron, a little bit of GTG.
A teeny bit of GTG. It's stealth.
Horseback archery.
Yeah, HBA is not in logic, though. Just as a note.
Not yet, no.
Bow's not in logic because we have
Yeah.
no Child River access for beans. And we sure don't have... we sure as hell, dear, don't have hook shots to do the long shots for that crate. Oh! Ha!
Oh!
French Vanilla Len.
No, thanks.
Oh dear.
All right. Well, we don't need anything that's at Desert Colossus.
No, but Spirit could
But
be.
Spirit could still be something. Lens minigame, always
Oh, man.
a
Martin-
classic troll. but-
Martin is not going to forget about that after yesterday. Alright, Lake Lab hint. Which tells us that Skull Mask is a boomerang! Oh, that is.
I mean, it's required.
Yes, it is. Martin's getting that, I guess.
Wasn't Skull Mask Boomerang last night, too?
I know it wasn't. I don't. It was a bow, I think. It was a bow. Oh, for the later restream, maybe because I
Yeah,
didn't see
the
it.
later stream. I think that was a.
Yeah, that's a good hint for Martin, and Kevin having a trouble with chickens is not getting that hint right now.
Yep.
So that could be interesting. Boomerang in and of itself does,
Gives us skulls.
it gets us 20 skulls in logic as Martin forgets he doesn't have ZL.
10 and 20 skulls we have not really talked about.
But 20 is now in with that boomerang
but
for
yeah.
sure. I'm not sure boomerang's required for 20, but it certainly helps a lot.
Yeah. Gets you there. And we already know we don't need 30.
Oh, okay, and Mara behind us is confirming in the
Oh.
chat that it was Boomerang on Skull Mask in
Yeah.
yesterday's second restream.
She's like, I swear I remember that.
Also, yeah. It looks like half our back row disappeared.
Bye. I don't think anyone has, like, eaten recently, so.
Mara and I got sandwiches, or Mara got us both sandwiches.
Nice.
Some pretty tasty banh mi, because apparently there's a lot of interesting cuisines around to be found in this area of Northern Virginia.
Nice.
As child shooting is Deku Seeds. Thanks. That's a downgrade from a slingshot bag in
Yeah.
vanilla.
So having Prelude, having her song, Spawn, not song. Huh. I wonder if MrMartin doesn't kill some time of day here and do Dompe digging into Well, into Richard, and then go adult again.
His time of day's great for that, actually, yeah. And this is going to be Dompe digging. Great time of day routing for him here. He's going to be able to route in Dompe digging, Richard, Skulls, Night Cack Skulls as well.
Night Cackskull's big.
Ironically, he doesn't need the beans for the crate anymore because he can boomerang it.
Yeah. Enjoy your beans.
Enjoy your beans. Because this scene is just comical.
Okay, it is 33 minutes in and we have a strength and a scale.
We have a strength, a skill, and a Zora tunic.
That's terrible.
Don't forget the Zora tunic, but yeah.
Yeah, and that's nothing that like the
Zora
runners
tunic
have
for
done.
foolish water with burning
Yeah.
cack. It only
The
lacks
seed
Sakatone.
is bad already.
This scene is bad. Mind you, I think we've had so many stinkers this tournament.
Yeah, more chews. Let's go. How many? How many chews?
But that's a good find as Kevin goes to Tectite Grotto checking what that's if this is the wave hero.
Makes sense.
Another
Another slingshot.
That's a good info. Well, we know scale's not for that. And the child fishing one is hidden, so that doesn't tell us much at all, actually. But that's good info that it's not that.
Yeah. Kevin is shield flicking, not in time with the music, makes me think he's going, where are my items? Where are my items?
Yep. Have fun saying it logic, Dompe. Yep.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, in-person comms is great because I can see your facial expressions. And also just gestures and everything. It's
Yeah.
just so many little things. It's been a fun one so far, that's for sure, as we watch them
I know,
hike,
it's been so fun.
as we watch these two hike all over Hyrule in the search of something.
Some item exists
Somewhere.
somewhere.
That will eventually open the seat up.
Yes.
Doesn't seem to be showing up soon, but it's got to be around.
Nope. The
That's-
only
no,
assurance.
there's the other skull mask. Yeah,
Nice.
that's good for
That is
Kevin.
a good pickup for Kevin. I believe he's headed to Lake anyway, so.
It doesn't much matter, but yeah.
But still, it's nice to have that info.
he won't be able to make time of day for Dompe digging here.
No.
It's too late for that.
Yeah, which it was choose. It was
Which isn't
the 10-pack.
I think that was a 10-pack, yeah, looking at... Because Martin's at 14 now. I think he was at less than that.
Yeah.
Say the
Copy
Valley
of-
hint.
Ooh.
Thanks. That's all 6 copies of all 3 Foolish Hints.
Love
Much
that.
appreciated.
And 2 Way of the Heroes.
2 Way of the Heroes. As we get our first small key from Martin.
I wonder, honestly, if they're...
Nothing on the like, but I wonder if there's anything on locked pits because I don't think I've seen all the keys.
Nope.
And we were debating key logic yesterday, and we might be talking about it today.
So, if we have not seen all of the keys, I think it can only be ZL locked.
Doesn't much matter because those 2 checks are both dead, but yeah.
Yeah, I was just following up. We know where the keys are. We saw everything else.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. I think we saw 2 keys. And it is free Scarecrow, which is nice, so we don't have to deal with that.
Nope.
Kevin double checking the terms of service for child fishing.
There are 2 checks in GTG in Logic right now. There is the... Well, no, 1. The only check in GTG that is in Logic
Stalfos.
is the Stalfos chest.
Yep.
Because we have no logical explosives, we have no hook shot, we have no... Our bow is out of Logic.
Yep.
That is the only thing in Logic there.
I'm telling you, it's going to end up being Link the Goron. And it's going to be terrible.
It's going to be Link the Goron Gold Scale. Or Link the Goron Logical First Scale to get the other one to go do lap dive.
Ew. No. I want it to be bombs.
Or hover boots off Link the Goron would be funny.
My God. Hover boots would be one of the worst because you sit around going, well, what can I do now?
It puts a scale in Logic.
Great.
Our options suck. This is sorry.
This seed's bad.
The seed is bad.
These poor runners are probably like, what hot garbage.
Yeah, the lobby chests in GTG are bow locked and our bow is not in Logic.
Yep.
Because we have no child river. Because we have no child river access in Logic, and we sure don't have hook shots to do that.
Yeah. The only things that are in Logic are the lens, the strength, and that Zora tunic. Oh,
It's slingshot.
and the slingshot. Yeah. But we don't have that on the tracker.
Nope. Our
And the
wallet's in Logic,
wallet.
but that I guess we could go look at Fire Temple.
We did get Bolero.
It is an option.
It's an option. There's 2 checks.
We can get 1 check in there for sure.
Yeah.
Beyond that,
1 check for sure. You know it's bad when you're like desperately trying to name these awful one-off checks.
At
like,
38 minutes
at
into
38
the scene.
minutes in, you're like, no.
So what? Randomly, we got the front of DC. The strength's in.
I know. At that point, like, do you just do child DC while you're here? Just check.
DMT Storms is in because Storms is in.
Yeah.
And Kevin is going to do domain checks, I guess. Oh, he did. Oh, the Castle 1 hint was where it was, and he did check that hint.
Oh, sure.
SFM is Way of the Hero.
No. Okay, so what did we get there? Storms and Epona?
Storms. No, let me check.
No, Bolero and Epona.
That's a terrible pair of songs to get.
Yeah. Hookshot in one of the first 2 checks in Fire. Or hovers?
First check in Fire. It could be hovers. It could be the GTG Stalfos chest.
Okay, so like you said earlier, hovers to get the scale, to get the beans, to get the bow,
to go to HVA.
to go to HBA.
Oh, hey, here's Hot Rodder. Yeah, good point, Mara. Is this the way of the hero? No!
Oh!
Oh no! That's not good.
I hate it.
Spirit is the light medallion.
I mean, it's just for light trial. Surely. It's not for OGC
Spirit's the
fairy.
light medallion, and Epona's might be way of the hero. I think I hate that option.
I don't like any of this. I would like to exchange this seed.
They would probably like to exchange a seed by this point, I think.
I would like to pay this seed as 40 rupees and get back 5 instead.
Alright, is this slingshot of any help or not? It's not useless, but it doesn't help.
Alright, what's chat up to? Chat's up to Monka S.
I mean, all of us are. Hey, is Richard a good boy? No. We continue to run out of logical checks.
Yeah.
I love having the peanut gallery in the back in some ways. You can just hear Mara sniggering behind us.
Martin doing squats while waiting.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, Kevin, no, don't do it.
No, he's going to feel bad if he sees this hint.
But you know what? Honestly, Furor's wins. You don't feel that bad.
No, mini-map from Martin. This is going to be Adult Goron City.
I hate it.
And
It's
he
so
can do
much.
the Goron City maze with Strength 2, though that is really not in logic right now.
Super out of logic. Until we find that bomb bag on Link the Goron.
And then I die of laughter again. Yeah, Epona and Strike 2 here very well could be the GTG silver block, but it could be... We have a lens. Adult Spirit might be a thing. It's Light Medallion Spirit, and the option is so terrible, but it does exist.
Chat, you can't see, but I'm gagging. I don't wanna.
Milkweed hates that idea, yes.
So much.
Who's here?
How's it going in there?
Oh, yeah. Saying hi to the peanut gallery.
Oh, hi, Peanut Gallery.
Where does the term peanut gallery even come from,
So we
actually?
looked this up earlier because I was really concerned that it had some, like, horrific past, and it kind of does. It is a term for the cheap seats where poor people would have to sit during shows. So it's very classist. And I was like, is there a better term that we can be using?
I guess we can call them the audience, so
The
it sounds more
audience?
boring.
The IRL audience?
The party in the back, I guess we could call it.
Are we the business up front then?
Or they might be the business up front. Because they are, in fact, up front.
They're doing the business. And suddenly SGL is a mullet show.
Yeah, I did kind of remember a peanut gallery something like that, but I didn't remember the particulars.
Yeah.
We're having fun here, as you can probably tell by now. Oh, big chest.
Oh.
Is this way of the hero? It's our first hook
okay.
shot.
Yeah.
That's extremely out of logic to the point of ridiculousness,
Yeah.
but it's in it.
It's extremely out of logic, but so nice because Martin has Minuet, has a strength, has a hook shot now.
Yeah.
Kevin has that bow.
Yep. Yeah, strength and hookshot way of it being possibly the heroes, but we do not remember that water's unfoolish and a water medallion knocking burning cat song at time, which would only be for the toilet. So we're not out of things yet.
No.
We are absolutely not out of things
No,
yet.
you know what? I've decided this is actually a jet seed. We will never find the logic in this seed.
Yeah, we'll see about that as we get just the herpes off Link to go around.
Okay, so
So it's
Nothing.
it's strength, hookshot, or the pot. And I think all of those options are not good.
none of which, to reiterate, is in logic. Because one of the things about
Because
that,
we use that strength to get that out of logic strength to get that out of logic hookshot.
Yep.
As we get our first bomb bag. That's out of logic as all
Okay.
dear everything.
So Let's talk front of DC then, because with that strength, maybe we find our hovers in a minute here to put the
That's-
scale in.
To get the boat, to get that
Get
bomb
the
back.
bow in the bomb bag. But it wasn't on HBA.
Serious business. The first rank is in logic. The second one is not, and neither is that bomb bag because because we had to buy beans to get our bow,
Yep.
and our beans are behind bomb Jews right now, and those are not in logic despite being in big chests.
Yep.
So spaghetti intensifies.
Yeah, currently we do not have a good grasp on where the logic in this seed is. We kind of
We know
have-
what's not in logic,
We know it's not in logic.
which is everything.
Yes, and 10 and 20 skulls, again, still looming, could easily be...
They're both comfortably in logic with the
Yeah.
boomerang. And the boomerang is in logic. Not much
Yes.
else is, but the boomerang is.
Yeah.
And Jabu is way
Oh.
of the hero.
Oh, at least it's required.
Jabu's way of the hero, but where's the letter?
GTG? Why not?
Because, well, though getting letter would not fix our logic in any
No.
case.
No, not yet.
Because we need to be able to turn in the letter to make any use of it.
Logically.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah. So currently, let's see, the bombs are either bomb or scale locked or hovers locked.
Yeah. Well, bombs are bow locked and bow is beans locked.
Yeah.
Or,
But by extension, transitive property.
yeah,
I think.
technically you can long shot the crate, but the hook shot's even more out of logic than the other things, so let's go with not that.
Well, I mean, we're one step closer to that logic because we now know where a bomb bag is
It-
at least.
But that doesn't to
But
get
we-
the strength
oh.
off hot rod.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
That strength.
that hammer gets us the hook shot.
That hook shot's in logic.
Yep, the hook shot's in logic now.
Forest Temple, anyone?
Yeah,
That's what that tells me. Is
Yeah.
it's time to go Forest Temple.
yeah. Do it. I mean, finish DC because you
Well,
need
absolutely do DC first. Don't get me wrong on that, but Forest Temple?
to. Martin is still skipping skulls,
He is.
which, I mean,
That
Depending
hook
on-
shot does unlock a lot,
Yeah.
but it could come back to bite.
yeah, depending on the item that you need that puts all of this in logic, it may never matter.
No,
Because
'cause-
right now, Martin is able to do all of Forest, all of DC, and
Most of GTG's
Most of
available.
fire.
Most of GTG's available too.
yes. Now, the bombs are a little concerning just because if... I mean, you just need one for fire, but...
Yep, big chest is our second wallet. That does nothing, like at all. Zip, nada, zilch. That's a useless one if I've ever seen it.
Paradox letter?
The question though becomes, actually, we're not missing a ton of stuff at the rate we're going?
Yeah.
Because
So-
we actually now have, because Deku Job with Fire, we're missing a letter, and that's it for those medallions. Fire might be hovers locked, they don't care.
Yeah, we don't care.
And then DC and Pocket are the two Shadow Spirit
Yeah.
medallions. We're not missing much.
Yeah, no. We still need
And
to figure
Jabu
out.
obviously cannot have the letter, but what's in Jabu is the better question for that WAF.
So,
And Jabu's behind the whole Child River access mess too. So it can't be our logic for that. Not at all. What is Way of the Hero in Jabu? Locking lights or hovers but hovers might be our
Strength 3.
logic.
for light arrows.
No, strength 3 for mirror shield for lights.
We always just have to add an extra step. That's awful.
This start was just so bad.
Yeah, hovers in GTG Stealthos chests, that's an option, honestly.
It's a very good chance. There's got to be
Yeah.
a logic somewhere for Child River still.
Yeah,
Like, we need that bomb bag sometime soon.
yeah.
So we can find solutions to several other things, but it doesn't fix our bomb bag, our river problem.
Yeah, and again, depending on what the logic is, we may not actually need whatever item it is. It's just nice to know.
Right?
And the runners continue. So Kevin might end up doing fire before Forest because he's going to go do that Goron City loop.
I mean, they might not even want to do forest
Oh.
yet. Oh?
Oh, that's right. We don't need to do forest. What
I mean,
am
it's
I talking
available
about?
as we get.
Oh,
that's
ZL trash. Let's go.
Yeah, force is an option, is what I was mentioning. They don't have to do
Yeah,
it.
that's right. I totally forgot that we weren't really needing to do forest. And that magic, we're done here. We need lights. That's it.
We need lights
And letter, obviously.
We need
but-
lights and letter, and lights are mostly behind the thing in Jabu.
Yeah, exactly.
Because Jabu can't be our logic. It
Nope,
could be
sure
hovers
can.
if we have another method of getting logic, but yeah.
Yeah.
And we're still missing one way of the hero too. Also, what is SFM way of the hero for?
Yeah, rush GTG. do your fire and then rush GTG, because I think our letter has to be there at that point.
Epona has to be Wath because the hookshot isn't logic without fire,
Yeah.
without Bolero. So
Yep.
Bolero can't be Wath anymore.
And
We have a
storms then.
Oh,
yeah.
nice chew pack off
More
King Dodongo.
choose.
And Storms has locked
I
not
think
much.
that was the 5-pack, unfortunately.
Yeah, but yeah, like Bolero is not it.
Nope.
So Epona's locks something, and it's probably the letter at this point with how much we have. Epona's could also be our logic.
But it would almost have to just be Stalfos.
It pretty much has to be Stalfos
Yeah.
logic, yeah.
Oh, actually, with that hammer, it could. No, Valley's foolish. Never
No,
mind.
but it could it could be Stalfos or it could be behind that hookshot.
It
Because
could be
hookshot's
behind
in.
Hookshot now, yeah.
Hookshot's in.
Which puts
Access-
a lot of GTG in.
Hookshot's in. Access is in. Strength 2 is not in because Strength
Yeah.
2 is behind the river mess. And I think ZL's just on OT or Jabu otherwise locks burning or otherwise locks Prelude.
Yes, Hook is in logic.
Yeah. But Scale has to be waited here for something, and I'm pretty sure it's just Jabu for ZL and OT. at this
Yeah,
rate.
yeah.
And we don't even have to worry about a Shadow of Spirit now with Causes Foolish and no Doctor, no Requiem. It's great.
Yeah, I take back every bad thing I said about this seed.
Magic is out
Just
of
do
logic
it.
because it's behind the bomb bag, which is behind
Yeah,
the
but I
bow,
don't
which is
care.
behind the scale, which is behind the river access.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah, this is where it's like, all right, is the Sacred Forest Medal with the hero the thing I should be following, you know?
which it is at this point, as Martin's going for his bomb bag and Kevin's
Yep.
about to get his hook because
Yeah. So we're going to end up with, like, identical fires, too.
yeah, at this point.
And then we'll see where they go.
Fire's gonna be fun, by the way, for these guys. They are on just a couple hearts, no bottles.
Yeah, I imagine Kevin buys a tunic. 173, you just farm a bit.
Oh yeah, sure, for sure for him. Martin's also close as he's at 178.
Oh, yeah.
So just grind some money. In fact, there's the money for Kevin.
Nice.
And yeah, Bolero for Martin.
That's so funny. So that hook shot kind of helps us rule out that strength 2 a little bit, especially knowing that the hammer was available.
Yeah, and we're assuming the other hook is likely hook lock at the rate we're going.
Yep.
But it's still not impossible because we don't know what's in Jabu.
Nope.
Whatever it is tells us a lot about lights at this
Yep.
point. Unless it's a hovers just for the fire temple, which is possible. But then if hovers are in Jabu, then we must find something else for the river access.
Yep.
Our best case scenario, I think, for river access is a second bomb bag.
Yeah.
A scale being the river access would suck. Hovers being river access would also kind of suck because hovers unlock other things that you don't want to think about.
Yep.
Like, best case scenario is just get a bomb bag
Yeah,
somewhere. I'm not
absolutely.
sure where that bomb bag could be at the rate we're going.
Yeah, I don't know.
We're really... I guess DMC wall is illogical. We've seen that. It was nothing. Like, we're so low on logical checks.
Yeah, I mean, the grotto up top, though, is available with that hammer.
True. There's a few... There's that. There is a decent chunk of GDG. Some of fourth is in for logic, actually, because we have fourth access and a hook shot. And a strength in, though the bow sure is all there
up to vanilla bow chest is available.
Yeah.
Both of these runners buying a Goron tunic and immediately not equipping them.
And they'll equip it later. But very close race here between these two. They're in basically the same spot with the same items. And we're just scratching, and they don't care about the seed's logic.
No.
They're doing progression at this point.
Yep. Yeah, and I mean, fire is a good dungeon for just kind of thinking, what's my next play gonna be?
Yeah. DMT Storms was the SFN way of the hero hint. And I think they both have that.
They do both have that.
So I think they should follow that after fire.
Yeah.
Go see why is Sapona's way of the hero. Because we need to know why. Because it could be for our river axis logic, but it could be for letter, and we don't know which.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's as good a guidance as any, really, at this point.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think they're at the point where, like, pushing information would be really worth it to them.
We've seen so much early stuff. Yeah, the final wave hero is not the most helpful, probably.
Because the final one might help us rule out, like, okay, Epona is for logic.
Maybe,
but if it's letter, we want that. Big pose is an option, we just don't have a bottle yet.
We don't have a bottle, and our bow is
still out of logic.
Per all of the previous
But it's an option for letter.
It is an option for letter, and the Epona wave here, yes. So fire is hammer locked, unsurprisingly. It's also looking like it's bomb. It's guaranteed bomb locked as well.
Yep.
So the rest of this place is not remotely in logic.
Yeah. All right, Martin, doing a little dance with the first Goron there.
All right, so this is either 2 keys or key and boss key, and if it's key and boss key, we're looking at power boost for Bavacia.
Yep. I would like that. I hate fire temples, so like the earlier I find boss key, the better. I just wonder at this point, do you climb fire regardless?
Depends on. I mean,
because you gotta fight Volve to climb if it is boss key.
But if you find boss key higher up, at which point do you say I'm out?
Yeah.
And it's tough with the situation they're in. They're missing letter for glow mode. They know Jabu's way of the hero, but they have no way to get in. And they know Jabu way of the hero is most likely lates at this point because Jabu is behind logic.
All of this, yep. And there is another small key, so we are climbing.
Yep.
Kevin with the classic colors on the tunics.
Yep, Martin with more colorful reddish purple here. What's
mauve?
That, yeah, let's go with that.
Dusty rose, mayhaps. Oh. That always feels so bad. You just don't go quite far back enough and you hit the stupid brick.
Yep. I was just reading through Discord some thing.
We're catching up. Alright, so options after fire. Well, I mean, even just options during fire.
I mean, they've got a lot of items now. Despite that dry start, they just got so much stuff. They can go. I mean,
know.
Epona's way of the hero, they can chase that. But besides that,
Yep.
I mean, for all they know, it's just GTG Stalfos chests as their bomb bag.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, there's a really good chance that it's just bomb bag on like the GTG Stalfos
Yeah.
or Wolfos chests.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a giant eye roll.
Yes. And that was a really nice glitchless jump from Mr.
To be
Martin.
fair, the hookshot doesn't lock that much more in GTG because Strength 2 is out of logic
Mm-hmm.
and our bow's out of logic.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
it really, the only two checks that are actually in logic in GTG currently are Stalfos Wolfos. Because hookshot just locks Wolfos without a logical bow or bomb bag.
Big chest.
More chews!
Oh my god, no. Is that 4 of the chew packs?
Yes.
Disgusting.
Yeah, they don't help our logic.
Nope, not at all. Yeah, and I mean, beyond that, it just depends on the keys, how many keys we get.
There's a boss key.
That's not so bad.
That is
And we
lower
don't
maze,
have a
though,
key.
and no key. So this is a hovers locked
This
fire.
is a hovers locked fire, which kind of feeds into that hovers might be our logic. Kevin, taking advantage of that Furor's Wind, this is why you're not going to feel too bad picking that up, even though it was hinted.
Yeah. Because Martin doesn't have it.
Martin
I mean,
does not have it.
It might not matter a ton, but we'll see. Also, happy 1 hour, everyone.
Happy 1 hour. Shout outs to our runners, Mr. Martin and Kevin818. Give them a follow. Doing a great job fighting to win,
Fighting
their
to
group.
not look at a three-way tie. Yeah.
not have to do a 3-way tie.
Or because the winner is guaranteed on. What place
Yes.
depends on what the result of the later match, but winner is guaranteed brackets and some seeding.
Yes.
The loser gets to stare at the possibility of a three-way match.
No, I don't want to.
Yeah.
Our trackers today, lighting up all of those lovely buttons that you can see. Elsoa and Tobias staying up late, pushing the buttons from Germany.
Thank you, much appreciated.
And Star, thanks for being on comms, being an organizer. Mira's here as well. Show
Upper
them some
Maze was a
appreciation.
big chest apparently, so that's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, Lower Maze had... Choose. Yeah. Oh, Upper Maze was a big chest. Yeah. I heard Lower. And also, thanks to SpeedGaming Live.
Thank you to all the staff who make this possible, because there's
Yeah.
a lot going.
There's a lot going on here. You
Yep.
can see vaguely all of the setups behind Kevin there.
Yep, that is the neighboring setup actually for
Yep.
a Link to the Past randomizer match here for next door, so to speak.
All right. And Evolve done.
Us both just drinking
Yeah.
lots of water. Because, yeah, especially when we're talking a lot, just chatting with people.
Well, yeah, and I mean, it's been so fun, chat. Like, I have talked almost nonstop for a little over 48 hours now.
A lot of the same for me, really, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we've just been doing so much talking with people. I've
Yeah.
met...
Getting to know each other, having
Yeah,
fun.
not just OTR, I've gotten to meet people from other randos too that I know, and people I didn't know, because I got to breakfast this morning having slept through my alarm by accident, and saw no one I recognized in the breakfast room, so I was like, hey, I might as well sit with someone random, and
Yes.
I so happened to pick 2 Super Metroid randos,
Oh, nice.
and I was like, I have no idea who you guys are, but I'll join you because I'm bored, and why not?
Yep.
So get the boss key for Kevin here. And
Yep.
we had a nice chat about different randomizers and how and things, because they're not so familiar with OTR, but they do know it's LTDPR.
Sure, yep.
And Martin joined us at after point 2, and joined the like a random crew for breakfast yesterday, so I haven't actually eaten breakfast with the OTR people yet.
We're all just like missing each other because of the different match times. Martin is going back into fire immediately
For that
here,
big
going
chest.
after that big chest. Meanwhile,
understandable,
Kevin
'cause-
going GTG probably.
Yeah, Martin gambling that Epona's is for logic, which is an entirely fair play at this point.
Yes, I would say.
Because there's a really good chance, because outside of those 2 checks in GTG, there's almost nothing left.
Yep.
There's 2 checks in GTG and like 4 is
Yeah,
options for
it's
or
just-
logic.
Regardless of the fact that GTG has so little in logic, somehow it always has something if it's available really early. And I think that's what Kevin, it's probably some confirmation bias, recency bias playing into this.
Yep, very nice glitchless jump there for Martin.
Mm-hmm.
Took a little couple tries to set it up, but very nice.
Yep. I would say the only like terrible thing about having to go GTG like this, there's no hints on the way. Because, you know, that last way of the hero might not give us a lot of info, but it might also give us a lot of info. It also feels like we have so few songs, but like it also makes sense. And fire bow locked.
Yep. The bow lock isn't really an issue since bombs unlock, well, depending on what our logic is the problem because of the whole everything.
Yep. Our bow still out of logic.
Our entire river access is still out of logic.
Yep, everything following river. Which is beans and scale.
It is confirmed to scale, and it's probably because ZL's on the OT behind Jabu. So it technically still could be lab dive. The issue is that how are we supposed to get that scale? Because it wasn't in the ground like I originally suggested.
Yeah, we're gonna find out some of the shenanigans very quickly here, I think. All right, Kevin going HBA first. Makes sense because what he's here for is the Epona. Oh, light arrows. So if Kevin is lucky and keeps that Furor's Wind, what runners do, usually they would set it in Ganon's castle with the original location in mind. So you save before resetting it, set FW in Ganon's, and then if it's in the dungeon that you left, you just go back without saving.
Yeah.
Stick.
Yeah. Oh, I heard that there was apparently an outlet problem in the other room.
Oh no, again?
So anyhow, sidetrack things.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a lot going on. For those who are watching from home, we have 2 rooms dedicated to SpeedGaming 1 and SpeedGaming 2, a 3rd room which we're in for SpeedGaming 3 through 6 for the other SpeedGaming channels. We're here in SG4. We also have a practice room, a room where all the non-restream matches take place, and that's one that's been having some technical issues, and we have a couple other rooms upstairs.
Yep. And the marathon room, which happens to be the practice room.
Yep. Someone actually PB'd in Star Fox there.
Yeah, I know. 30 seconds? All right.
30 seconds, which is a decent bit, I think, for that game.
So horseback archery, notably nothing. Rooftop, nothing. So will GTG Stelphos or Wolfos pay out?
Oh, I forgot Rooftop was in Logic with the hookshot that was in Logic.
Yes.
But anyway, moot point since it was
But
junk.
it was nothing, so.
If Stelphos and Wolfos aren't it, I think it almost has to be Forest for our Logic. They're so...
Yeah, if we don't find it here.
Yeah. What was the big chest in fire? Because I zoned out. Oh,
It was lights.
So yeah, hovers have got to be someplace funny then. It's not a bad spot for Kevin though. In any case, yeah. Sorry, I got sidetracked by the reading, by the other thing. So, yeah. All right. So Logic.
So if this is hovers, it also puts in logical crossing. It's not gonna be for the song, but like you said, that spirit.
Well, hovers would not make much sense here because what's Jabu for?
Oh yeah.
Hovers almost have to be in Jabu or behind Jabu because... Oh, big chest.
Bombs?
There's our bomb bag. All right, there's our logic.
I told you.
Okay, magic is... Everything is now in logic.
Everything's available now. We can go everywhere.
Unfortunately, we can go everywhere.
But we're in GTG.
Yeah, we can go everywhere and... we can go everywhere and hovers can be anywhere that's not deep fire and shadow temple.
Yup.
What-oh. At least we don't have to do back shadow or
Yeah.
worry about Saga time, I guess, for what little that's worth.
Yeah.
But everything else is available for this letter.
Yep.
Because everything is in logic now. That bomb bag puts in Child River access, which gets us our scale, which gets us our bow, which gets us our... It gets us the magic in the back of DC. It gets us the... It gets us 2 fire, I guess. That is very little with the hovers being missing.
Yeah. So I'm interested to see what else is actually in GTG here at this point, because if all we are looking for is letter, because like you said, the only thing it can be in Jabu is
hovers or
for,
something that directly locks it.
For key logic. So we're not really concerned about Jabu.
No. It does tell us that we don't have to worry about Shadow, because these guys can tell that Jabu has to be... Well, Martin can tell that Jabu is useless.
Yes.
Kevin did not get light arrows. He doesn't know that...
Yeah, and I can see Kevin ending up going back into fire now that everything is available and bailing at lights.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting that he didn't peek it, because that's the difference maker here right now, is that one peeked it and the other didn't.
Yep.
And peeking it made Martin go back in. Kevin skipped out, and
Yeah.
It could change how they route the seed quite a bit.
Yeah. Especially if you go through it thinking that Jabu is your lights.
Yeah.
Because without letter, you don't really know where it is in the logic.
Yeah.
An interesting peek. This looks pretty dead.
That looks pretty dead, yeah.
That's a very unfortunate maze.
Yeah, silver, everything's in logic, including strength too.
Yeah, but crossing is not. Oh, big chest. Hammer locked.
Well,
Not that we care.
Oh, true. Crossing is not in because we don't have
We don't
hovers.
have long shot or hovers. Yeah. And we don't have Requiem.
Yeah, letter is wide open hunt. It could be basically anywhere.
Yeah.
It's not hovers locked, and that's all we know.
Yep.
Which is very unhelpful information, as we get a
Yeah.
big chest here. Which
But
is not it. Prescription, and we never got a big Goron hint.
No.
That's not good.
No. I don't want to.
But if
This is fine.
if Konos is way the hero for the bomb bag because it locks everything else in the seed.
Yep,
so
the
that's-
bomb bag is our logic, so now everything's open.
Everything's open. There's nothing. There's basically nothing that's going to be very specific. But I'm really not surprised it was there because it was that Wolfos and Forest as the logical options, really. And I guess Fortress were for the
The first half of Forest, maybe.
like the courtyards were. Well, part of the courtyards, even that isn't much without Saga Time we're able to get into the courtyards.
Oh yeah, you need a key and hovers.
I guess
For that to
Forest
be
was
in
not
logic.
a great option then,
Yeah.
because the first couple checks in Forest would have been in. Jeez.
Yep. So Kevin does see. Oh, big chest.
Big chest that Kevin skipped.
Kevin doesn't have silvers.
Oh, right, because he skipped. He didn't do the... Yeah.
Kevin, didn't do Child Goron City.
And letter! Well, that's go mode.
That's go mode.
And that's, that is GG to Martin right there.
Jeez. That's insane.
Child Goron City following that way of the hero and then peeking the fire big chest. That's the difference. That's what decided this race.
Yep.
And this is a jet seed, one of the jettiest we've had this entire
This is
tournament.
gonna be so close to a 130. It's probably more like a 140, but
140 closer, but this is a jet seed. for
Yeah.
Martin. This is, we've had so many stinkers. This is unusual.
yeah. Because Martin still needs to pick up the boomerang. So we've got a couple minutes there, but that's fine. We do have a scale, so getting But you have to
Oh, I
go
forgot
get
he
the
has to go
chicken.
get the boomerang.
You have to go get the chicken.
But yeah, he will be done within the next half hour.
Yeah, for
without
sure.
without difficulty.
Oh, and of course, we're gonna have to wait for time of day.
Oh, yeah. No Sunsong.
Amazing.
Also, this was in fact a ZLS seed.
Yeah.
This was completely ZLS.
Yep. We do not need ZL at all.
Scale was for ZL,
Yeah.
bypassing ZL.
Yep.
Alrighty then. Twiddle or alright, what do you
Jet Gaming Live.
It hasn't been Jet Gaming Live for much, I'll tell
Yeah.
you that much.
No, honestly, most of the seeds have been trash today. And like we always say seeds are trash because this game is just bad. But
it really has been.
it
so
really has been bad today. And to see this that seemed for the first 40, 50 minutes to be trash, we went to go mode in 25 minutes from that.
It was a trash start and then just sped up.
Yeah. And I mean, the dungeon layout
Is certainly helping.
helps
a
a
lot.
lot. Starting with a required medallion and like Deku and DC, very low stakes, very
Jabu.
not needy. Oh no, what's this?
Oh no, Kevin, what's this?
Oh, a bottle.
The Po bottle. Okay, thanks. I guess it wasn't. I don't know what he could have got there. I mean, there's nothing really. He's just in a bit of a pickle, unfortunately.
Yeah, well, I mean, look how long it took us to figure out that Forest. Not.
Right. It just didn't come up.
It just, yeah.
It just doesn't come to mind that you can't get to the forest courtyards.
Yeah. I mean, you can.
But not in logic with
Physically you can get here. But
yeah, like not with logically with their items, you just could not get in.
well, yeah. I mean, the bow's in logic now, so it makes sense as a play now. But earlier,
It would not.
it would not have been a good play,
Yeah.
and it took us a long time to realize that.
Yeah, Strength 2 was in Hot Rodder. Martin routed with Child Goron City with Chu since it was Wave of the Hero.
Yep.
Kevin did not route it in, and he thinks that Wave of the Hero is Hookshot, which it also is. They might
Well,
both be.
Yeah, and it makes total sense to skip Child Goron City in that case because
Yeah.
you're like, it's literally one check that I can do.
Yep, nice neighbors. But yeah, it's one check you can do. You know ZL's
Yep, and it just so
bad.
happened that that was the check.
Yeah. It just not Kevin's day, really.
Yeah.
It's just
Yep.
routing differences, and one
Yeah.
K down, and the other.
One decision really can make or break a race, as we're seeing.
Pretty much, because that Strength 2 was really the big thing. Like, lights are not that consequential ultimately. It's the Strength 2 that is.
Yep.
Because Kevin's found his logic. He doesn't care much about that
Yeah,
anymore.
exactly. So, remind me what exactly this means while Martin goes about finishing up the Skull Mask sequence.
Yeah. So, Martin wins, and he is guaranteed... He is guaranteed first place in this group.
Oh, let's go. That means a bye.
Yeah, because he beat Kawari, so even if Kawari wins his race and goes 3-1, Martin takes the head-to-head
Yes,
type.
the head-to-head.
So Kevin will be waiting on the result of Kawari or Hylia, which is at 5 p.m. today.
Yes.
If Kawari wins, then he is second seed at 3-1, and Kevin takes the tiebreak against Mario,
Okay,
because Mario lost to Kevin earlier.
sure.
Mario lost to Kevin because it was Kawari, Kevin, Mario in that order during the earlier three-way.
Sure.
So Kevin would take third on tiebreak if Kawari wins.
Okay.
If Hylia wins, Kevin, Mario, and Kawari go
The
to a
chaos we're
tiebreak.
hoping for.
Yes. And if you're confused by the K's and the M's, so was I yesterday. I was trying to figure something else out. Kawari, Kevin, Mario, and Martin all in the same
Yes.
group makes for yeah.
Yep.
Because it's also two hard K's and two.
Yep.
It's brain's not functioning.
Right.
And actually, while we wait for them to do things, let's put it in their hands so you guys can see the challenge and talk about the current status of bracket groups. So, out of Group A, what the hell's happened is guaranteed first place as he is guaranteed a spot in brackets at 3-1.
Let's go.
Ela Zephyr, Fred, and Renata are still waiting on the results of a couple matches, I think.
Yeah, I think Renata is officially out of contention for
Renata is
brackets.
out of contention.
But an upset could...
But if Renata beats Zeph, there might be some interesting stuff. That group is not yet decided in any case. If Renata beats Zeph and Fred beats Ela, they've got a 3-way tie at 2-2 for second and third. And then they get a tiebreaker match, which
Yay.
would be fun. Group B has been decided since this morning.
Yeah.
Just Sam is guaranteed first place.
Yes.
He took his first 3 matches, and then Doc Heaves decided to forfeit his match against Sam because Heaves is mathematically out.
Yep.
Sponge and Decker are currently racing or should have recently finished. I'm not sure which. Their own match for second, third. And then Case Angel was final in that group.
Yep.
Group C is this mess.
Yep. And Group C is what we are watching right now.
Group D has Yuso Epic and Purple Rupees guaranteed first and second in some order at 3-0 each. They are playing each other tonight later. They did delay their match a bit due to technical issues.
Sure.
And so are Barbu and Riley because they also it was Purple Barbu who got hit with tech issues, so they're all bumping it.
Yep.
No tiebreak there, so we don't have to worry about the bump matches and delaying things, the tiebreak. But Yuso and Purple are playing later to determine first, second, which is important because the first gets a bye, the second gets to play in third place.
Yeah.
Like Sponge and Decker are relatively inconsequential compared to that one. And then Riley and Barbu will also be playing at a later time to be determined, I think, for that. And they will be playing for third place in that group.
Okay. Sure.
6:30 for Riley Barbu. Yeah, 6:30 for Riley Barbu, and then 6 actually looks like 6 for Riley no, 6 for Yuso and Purple, and
What's the worst thing Kevin could find in Forest?
Barbu and Riley have yet to figure out when their delayed match is going to be.
Sure.
Can't read that thing.
I feel like long shot.
Quite maybe, yes, says Martin heads for Jabu now.
Yep. And I would assume we see MrMartin just go mode Jabu. Go mode just means you skip 2 rooms and not open chests in this case.
Yeah, this question in chat as to where the boomerang was. That was Skull Mask. They both have the hint. That's why we haven't discussed this location.
Yeah.
Sorry,
yeah.
forgot to mention it, but it was not a problem.
Oh.
This is
What we got?
nice fire arrows.
Okay. Interesting. See, this is why I think finding long shot would be really bad, because I think Kevin's gonna end up going spirit if oh no silvers, so
No
maybe
silvers.
not.
I mean, that's the silvers that are the problem for him to begin with.
Silver lining, not having the silvers too.
That's a very bad anti-pun.
Yeah. But that's the silver lining to not having the silvers is you don't go spirit.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, seeing what we've seen, I almost wonder if there isn't another way of the hero.
I mean, the GTG bomb bag seems likely way of the hero. Decent chance both strengths are way of the hero.
Yeah, Kokiri Forest could end up being a way of the hero.
Oh no, the Deku for the strength.
Oh, that's right.
Because Deku for the strength to get the hammer to do the thing.
Yeah,
so.
it was the Zora Tunic and Midos.
I mean, there's a few possibilities for it. That bow could be way of the hero with the graveyard crate at the rate we're going.
Yeah?
So the 5th way of the hero probably exists, it's just not helpful.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't need it.
We do not need it. Martin is in go mode and is going to be done in like 10-15 minutes, and he's really not needing it.
Yep.
I doubt he'll open big chests, but I kind of want him to, just to
Yeah, just to see the hovers.
or just to see the thing that leads to hovers. I will die
Yeah.
laughing if it's strength 3.
Well, if both of those strengths are Way of the Hero, that would have to mean that the other is strength 2 locked, right?
Oh, we don't have to have the strength in Goron City doesn't have to be Way of the Hero. It could be the hookshot.
It's true.
And that's the thing, we just don't know.
And we never will.
No.
We haven't seen enough. We've seen quite a bit of this game, but we haven't seen enough of it to really, like...
We saw most of the early game.
Yeah.
We didn't see much of the late game, but we saw a ton of the early game because it was so darn dry.
Yeah, late game was just...
Whee! Like, this is an actual jet suit for Martin.
Yeah.
I think it'll, like, it'll be right around the 140, I think.
Yeah.
It's a fast one.
Yeah, and Kevin on the green Poe.
If it's irons, we, what would irons even be for, though? Because hovers lock burning cack, and irons and water's foolish. And Technic junk. Irons would not be it. It can't. It's not water that can't. Oh, I guess it could be
icy waters.
Man.
Disgusting.
Yeah, it's great, Tobias. We had such a slow start, and then it's like, oh, never mind. Here's everything.
Yeah, we went from this is trash to...
Sorry, what? We don't know Ocarina of Time, but we're pretty sure it's ZL. Because
we're pretty sure it's ZL.
Because the scale Way of the Hero doesn't make a ton of sense otherwise.
Yeah, and I mean, Kevin might show us that before Martin finishes. Because if it's not on Prelude, it's on Ocarina of Time.
Yeah. And
stretch.
Yeah, you're fine. But yeah, Prelude wouldn't make sense on the scale Way of the Hero unless it's a scale in Jabu and hovers on Lab Dive or something equally stupid.
Yeah, but all of that is... The bow is locked behind all of that.
No, bow is locked behind beans, which we can get with the bomb back in GTG now.
Wait, what was I saying?
Bomb bag in GTG gets you the beans from Child River to get the scale.
Yeah.
And the bomb
But
bag.
that's all still... Like, ZL would still be behind all of that.
Well,
like, the scale would be null, but... Oh yeah, because the scale needs to be the item.
the scale needs to lock something somewhere. Yeah. And it's either ZL or I guess hovers in some really silly fashion.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was such a just Hexy to Jexy.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, yeah, sure.
Hey, vanilla. Man, look at that lineup. Deku vanilla, Jabu vanilla, Fire the Goron Ruby.
There's some kind of it's kind of neat. The good thing this is a jet suit because I'm starting to get an earache again.
Yeah, I know.
These headsets are not the comfiest.
Yeah, these headsets are very interesting. I'm sure they're amazing for like sound quality for chat, but for me, I'm like, can I just not? Can we just do this?
Just periodically with the ear pads to give us our ears a break.
chat?
Yeah.
We don't need to hear game audio.
Hell, at this point, not really.
Worst game in the entire Jabu, but you know what? Martin just flying through this dungeon and Phantom Ganon down.
Worst game in the entire Jabu.
Worm. It's also the worst game. We all know it. Mr. Martin lowering, not taking any risks.
Learning from Mario's goof yesterday.
Yeah,
For
that
those who
was
missed
very
yesterday's
unfortunate.
First restream, Mario failed box skip about
It doesn't matter.
4
But
a
you
good
know,
3 or
one of the
2 or 3
things,
minutes.
most of these runners are not playing on their usual setups, of course. You didn't bring your whole regular
Everything.
system.
So
You
they're-
brought whatever you could travel with. And so some of these things that usually you're pretty solid at,
Might not be so
it
set up.
becomes so difficult because if it's a frame per...
No, Nocturne. No, fun.
All right, well,
That's okay. ZL's confirmed on
ZL on
OOT.
OOT.
Not a surprise. Martin opened no chest in Chabu, so we have no idea what the item is, and you don't care.
We don't care. All right, and Kevin, yep, playing Nocturne.
Yeah. So for those who can't tell, for those at home, the setup in this room, at least, which is a bit different from yesterday in the main room, is that we have it's kind of all in a row. We've got what now?
Our horseback archery is hinted.
Thanks.
So in
Right.
case you had any questions about what Epona was for,
Yep. That But yeah, the setup here is that Martin and Kevin are sitting up on a platform that's about 2 feet off the ground. They're facing each other. You can kind of see it from Martin's cam there. Then between that, from there we've got a big table with with a very large TV on it that we're watching.
also,
And then there's several rows of seats with Mel and I in the first row.
yes, there's also like, okay, this is not really about gameplay, but we do see Kevin doing mask sequence to pick up Boomerang and Martin going adult for the last time. The just poker face all of our runners have when they are on camera, because I know how I play and I am swearing constantly at this game. I am so animated when I am frustrated at this game. And when I succeed at doing something like child shooting on first try.
Yeah. You are right, Tobias, that you called it about Epona and Strength 2 waiting here for the GTG Silver Block room. You're not wrong.
Yep. Let's go, Tobias. Recently finished up in the Scrubs Season 4 tournament.
Yep.
And we are seeing Bamchu bowling. Oh no.
Oh, what is on bowling actually? 'Cause I missed it.
Mirror shield.
Oh, lol. Nice game, thanks.
We don't want that. Okay, can we also talk about how few hearts these runners have?
I mean, this is such a jet scene.
I know. Martin got that double defense and was like, nope. Bye. And there is mirror shield for Kevin. My hope is that he would obviously go do Hot Rodder, which seems a logical step after picking up Boomerang here.
I think so.
But
yeah, but it's too little too late.
oh, it's definitely too late, but
It would at
having
least-
otherwise now the rest of the spirit pack, I just hope he doesn't go there before the end here.
I'm not sure he'll even get back at row before the end.
Maybe not. Hey, big chest. Open it. Do it. Show us the Stone of Agony in the validation chest.
Yeah, it's gonna feel bad to find Strength 2 shortly before Mario dot dots.
Yeah.
Well, dot dots, not literally because we don't use race time, but finishes.
Yeah.
and does-
Finishes, we'll cheer,
And he'll know it, and we'll.
and
No.
he'll know.
Yep.
Yep. And yeah, it just really is like that Chuman. Oh no, Martin. Martin's showing off a very interesting strategy here, using Chews to destroy the Iron Knuckles because he has two hearts worth of health. thing of beauty right there. I'm so glad we got to see that on Restream. Choose strat, so good. I mean, you got the choose.
Yeah.
And this will be Kevin picking up those silver gauntlets.
Was BGS on Baronade or something? Because Chance was talking about it and I couldn't tell.
Oh, maybe.
As strength, as Kevin gets his strength too.
Maybe. All right. So Kevin picks up strength 2.
BGS was on Baronade.
Oh, good. Thanks, game.
Thanks.
Remember how terrified we were when we saw that prescription?
Oh man, right? We thought this scene would be so much worse than it ended up being.
Yeah,
in the
we're
end.
like, just the horror.
But yeah. I don't think Kevin will manage to get anywhere remotely close to the desert before Martin's done.
No.
But if he had a few more minutes, I think he would have stopped
Yeah.
at GTG before Spirit because he doesn't have Requiem to hike there.
Yeah.
So he
And
has to hike
I don't
there.
think he ever ended up dispelling his furrows in fire, which ultimately would have been the right call because that's where lights were, but
Well, he might have gone all the way to the top, which would have been a waste of time.
yep. And
Well,
1, 2.
There's
Oh,
this boomerang.
nope. Martin's timing a little off here. Probably gonna have to... Nope. Gonna make it. Let's go.
I can like just about see his screen from my angle, which is funny because it's just a smidge ahead of ours.
Yeah. Well, that's like, I can hear the audio in real time with them, and it's desynced from this just the tiniest bit. And, alright, Ganondorf down. We are about to see the big pig, Ganon.
Yep, and then, well, I think Kowari and Rahalia have either just started or are starting soon because it's now just after 5.
Perfect.
So we'll find out in a couple hours what's happened to this group.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I am so excited to see what our brackets end up looking like.
Oh, they're going to be so interesting. I wonder what happened to Sponge Decker, too, though. They're definitely done by now, unless something went...
Something went terribly wrong.
They started 3 hours ago, so I hope they're done.
Yeah. I feel like there were at least 2 3-hour races.
There was the chickens mess,
The
which wasn't
chickens
helped by
yesterday.
technical issues.
I thought there was one today that took quite a while,
I
but
think so. But
maybe not.
The chickens race is just something else.
Yep. And Kevin, calling Epona must be headed back to GTG.
Following
as,
strength, too, but...
Yep, as Martin finishes phase 1.
Yeah. So he'll be in Valley, I guess, by the... Oh, no, he's doing Pony, so
Oh, okay. Never mind. But we'll get to see what this is.
I guess we'll see what this is. This is the group stage. So Martin, with this one, will move on to brackets. That is guaranteed. As first seed. No
Yep.
matter what happens to Corey Rahalia, this will be first seed for Martin.
Yep.
Because he wins all tie breaks involved.
Yes. And get your GGs in chat.
Or Martin. 'cause he's
Mr. Martin going to take this match and the group.
with, I think, the fastest time so far, or at least
Let's
up
go.
there. At the time of, according to this on-screen timer at least, of 1:37. $47. GG's.
GG's.
GG, Martin.
Oh.
And Kevin survived.
seeing
GG's.
GG's.
And that's a dot quit. No. All right, let's got you guys over here and see if
Yeah.
we can't switch scenes. Where's the tech guy at?
Y'all are just gonna... Oh, I don't even think these are on.
No.
Well, we can,
We need to find someone to
we can
sort
put
it.
these on. Yeah. Oh, Martin's cam did freeze.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Yeah. We need to find someone to switch the scenes. All right, give us a minute while we figure out interview.
Yeah.
Hey, Mara, can you find us someone to switch the scene since we're on interview now?
Woo, let's go.
So go, yeah.
The chaos of a live event. They can both just
Yeah.
sit there on Kevin's camera because yours is frozen for some reason. I wonder how long it was frozen.
I'm not sure. The lighting is kind of funny
That's
on it.
so funny.
But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, worst case, they just stare at this and we'll share the microphone from headsets, basically.
Yeah. Oh, looks like someone's over there, maybe.
Yay!
Yeah. Hey, Sigma, we could use a scene swap.
Oh, that's Sigma.
Yeah, T Sigma is the guy who is currently sitting at the tech desk there.
Let's go.
Sorry, kind of shouting across the room because things.
Yeah.
Yep, and we're switched. Hey guys, you can come over here
Woo.
now.
Hi.
And I think they've switched the audio source now too, because I can't hear us through the
Yeah,
headphones.
I can't hear you.
Okay, hey guys.
We're on. Do you want to sit in between us? Where would you like to be?
Sure, we can sit in between us. All right, let
Oh,
me
maybe.
sit back down.
Maybe.
They can't.
Nope. Okay, you're gonna have to sit over here. Sorry.
Oh, you're gonna have to scoot over because
Yep.
microphones.
There you go. Apologies.
Yep.
Oh no! I've ruined everything.
Oh no! Oh, they've got the they got the cables tangled. All right. All right, there we are. So Martin and Kevin. Martin's on the end. Kevin's in the middle, in case people are wondering. And then Mel and I.
Hi again.
Yep.
So, okay, first question, obviously. What were your thoughts around the 40-minute mark?
Not good. Very not good. Yeah, nothing went right for me in the beginning. I just.
You guys, yeah.
and,
Yeah, you were both pretty synced through fire, honestly. That was where the real divergence hit up. Yeah, prior to that, we're like, this game's trash. No. The one string.
Just have the first string.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had 2 strings.
No, Martin had two
Oh,
strings.
you did have 2 strings going in.
Because
okay.
he had the one from. So Kevin, a big early factor that ended up really deciding this race at the end was that while you guys were going through Child Lost Woods Goron City, Martin took that Goron City way of the hero to Hot Rodder, and you didn't do it until the very end, and that. And so Martin did GTG, like you guys did GTG at like the same time, because your routing was super similar up until that point. And then Martin got Go Mode Rudo's letter out of the like room.
No, I definitely should be using my choose for that. But
The chords aren't long enough.
I definitely should be using my choose for that. I'm not sure why I decided not to. I think
I don't think they can hear you. Sorry.
You might need to lean into the mic, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I honestly should definitely have been using my choose for that. I used choose on like a bunch of things early on, and for some reason didn't, go for the one check in Goron City. I kind of wanted to, I was planning on coming back for Darunia, so I don't know. It's bad decision making on my part just not to do that. And I guess, if that changes, then the seed's definitely a lot closer, because I did all of Forest chasing, like, the hook being Wave the Hero.
Yeah.
So
It was an understandable play from your perspective. A shout out to that bomb bag and GTG being like one of the last possible locations.
That's in logic, right?
yeah.
Yeah,
is in
that was your
logic.
logical bomb
was
bag.
fun.
Oh no.
That, like,
I
fixed
can
the whole
all the way
seed.
here for a bonus wave of the hero, it's gonna be a bomb.
Right? We spent so long in the early game just like, where's this logic?
Yeah.
Because you guys out of logic river with choose. Oh my goodness, Kevin, your chickens.
Oh.
I got
Martin,
used late
Kevin
to-
lost a chicken in river at least twice and eventually just left.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was
It
very
was
close to
bad.
losing one.
Yeah, I lost it.
Yeah.
You do need to lean into your mics because you really
Yeah,
are.
sorry, you two.
Yeah.
Feel free to, like, move your chairs up if you would like to.
That would help
yeah.
a bit,
There
yes.
we go.
Yeah, the river, I don't know. It's just nerves. It's fine.
Yeah, and I mean,
Yeah.
At
it
the end,
it
I had to do
happens.
some
Chickens are
weird
terrible.
strats because I was like, oh, my hands are not responding very well, so I'll just use choose for the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I-
Interesting.
yeah,
I've never done that one.
Yeah, I had 3 hearts. I got hit, and I'm like,
Yes, you bought Goron Tunic too then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I
both.
Yep.
You guys had no health and no
there were
bottles.
no
It was not
bottles,
happening.
No, nothing, so yeah.
Yeah, I got my first bottle from Forest Temple, so you definitely wouldn't have gotten that.
Oh, disgusting.
That was.
Yeah.
Speaking of Forest Temple, we were discussing that as like the other location besides like GTG, Stalfos, Wolfos, and the Fortress chest I forgot existed. But then we realized you can't actually do anything in Forest without a bow, Song of Time, or hover boots.
Yeah, you'd just be able to get the first
It's-
two checks.
Yeah.
Probably good because you know it's gonna be bomb docked. So
Yeah.
you are not gonna find logical bomb dock.
Yeah. No, Forest made a lot of sense for me to do. It's just I should, never be in that position where I have to do that because I should use my choose to get into Goron City as child.
Yeah, that was the deciding.
There was nothing else in Goron City, right?
Just
It
there
was
the
hook
The
shot.
hook shot.
Yeah, but you didn't get it.
No, I got
He
the
got
hook
it.
shot. Like
Wait,
I
with the
He used hammer,
yeah,
yeah.
I got it with hammer.
Yeah, I forgot the hammer. I just got
Yeah.
it after.
Yeah, no, I got the hook shot with hammer, and chased the hook shot being way the hero, and so like had little reason to suspect that there was something on child's side.
Yeah,
so, like,
that was
just
the
not
issue
getting
on
that
your
at
end.
child's side in the beginning is huge. But like I probably still lose because of execution, because I
pretty
just
much-
lost
You guys
so
were
much
Full
close.
clears child.
time. Yeah,
I was like, I have nothing.
I even got the
was so
slingshot
clear.
off child fishing, so I could do target. Like,
Yeah, I
Oh,
did
you
target.
did. Oh, he
Okay,
did. That was
okay.
that was double
I
defense.
full
Yeah.
cleared child pretty much, but chickens because it was night.
yeah, I did chickens. It was
I was
Heart
like,
piece,
I
yeah.
was, I was entering CAC and it turned night just the moment I was gonna enter.
Yeah.
Oh, well, then you get Dampe.
Then I got choose.
Yeah.
More choose.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, I think we saw 4 of the 5 packs.
We did. Yeah.
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 That's tough. I mean, it's definitely a mistake on my part not going into Goron City, so, like, I have really nothing to be upset about.
But it's also, we were talking about this, it's so unappealing to go in there for one check as child.
Yeah, that's the reason I didn't. I mean,
Yeah.
it sucks, but, like, I'm not doing that if I don't have the WAF.
You don't have much else.
Yep.
You have the
Yep.
way of the hero.
Yeah, if
That's
I...
the one thing.
I had the WAF, I think. No, wait, I might
Where
not have,
was it?
actually.
I don't remember what it was.
I actually might
Well,
not
where
have.
were those? Oh, okay. Star might be able to pull
'Cause
that up
I
when
had
she's
just a
done.
single WAF for a while, and it was River.
for a
Yeah.
scale,
Yeah,
So you can do job.
hold on.
Yeah, the first,
No, I don't think I had the WAF for Goron City, because...
It was in Goron City. Wath was DMT storms by my note. No, that was Zora's Domain, right? You might not have seen it actually.
Yeah,
I went domain because I wanted to go lake because of the scale.
yeah. Yeah, I did domain after. So, yeah, I didn't have that Goron City WAF, so actually I don't feel bad about not doing that. at
Actually,
all.
that makes
Makes
more
sen-
sense.
makes
I forgot
total
you
If I
didn't
sense,
had
have
Goron
yeah.
it.
City WAF, yeah, now that I think about it, I definitely would have.
yeah. Well, there you go.
Okay, well, then I do have something to be upset about.
Yeah. You got randoed, unfortunately.
Yeah, I
That was
also played
basically it,
really
yeah.
terrible,
That's what
so-
happens with those seeds. It's like if you don't go to the plate, then you're
Yeah,
pretty much too far
I mean, when
behind
the winning
already.
time is an hour and a half, it's
Yeah.
like,
Mm-hmm.
if
Go
you
with
don't
the
have the items.
items,
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's already so little room for error
Yeah.
between, players like yourselves that
This is such a stacked tournament. Like
Yeah.
we legitimately have in Group D, Riley is playing to not got knocked out tonight.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like that's how that was a surprise to everyone coming in, but Riley is actually going to be fighting to make brackets tonight
Yep.
against Brock Buchan, which is probably not something many people expected, but that's where that group's at.
I have no idea.
Martin,
how
you have the one seed now, right?
Yes.
Martin is guaranteed first place in your group with tie breaks.
Nice.
No matter what happens, Martin, you are guaranteed first seed, and you will not need to play tomorrow morning.
Yay!
Lucky.
You get to sleep in. Go to the pool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Martin is guaranteed first. Kevin, you are in.
I'm
You
hoping for Kawari to win.
yes,
Yes.
you want Kawari to win because if he loses, you're stuck in a three-way tiebreaker race.
Yep.
Yep.
This was the
tiebreaker race for second and third.
yes, so which is a don't lose
Yep.
situation.
Yeah. That would be kind of funny because, that's the rematch between what happened this morning of me, Kawari, and Mario.
Actually, you're not wrong.
That would also be amazing.
Yeah.
And if we
I
repeat
mean, not
that,
amazing for you, unfortunately,
No.
but
this was probably the best scenario for you, Martin, because if you had lost and Kawari won, you would have been knocked out.
Yeah.
Because you lost to Mario earlier, and
Yeah, I had
you
to
would lose
win.
that tie break.
Yeah.
Or you would have gone
Well,
stuck with Earth
obviously him
Relay.
winning is
I
the
was-
best
I was
scenario.
wait,
talking about?
hold
No,
up.
it was the best scenario for
Winning,
Martin, that is.
winning is
I was-
good.
The best scenario for Martin was winning.
Yes.
Duh.
Oh, that's
I
obvious.
win.
But I
That
guess
was so
the
weird.
the consequences of losing was worse for Martin than it was for you, Kevin. I guess
Yeah.
that's a better
Yeah.
way. That's a better way of putting it.
There we go.
I get brackets if Kawari wins, and if not, then I have to do a 3-way tiebreak.
Yep.
Yep.
And then you get to go have fun.
Hey,
Yep.
I'm fine flipping coins.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
guaranteed at least go to a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are
The
guaranteed
thing
at least
is-
one more match. That. Yeah.
I would rather, like, is it an option to do the tiebreaker tomorrow morning?
If you want to, if you can do it early, I think so. Yes.
Okay. Because I want to watch the World Series tonight.
Yeah. Go Phillies.
I do not want to.
Oh,
Well,
wait.
the thing
Play
too
tonight.
is, right. So you guys,
'Cause
because
Kawari's
Kawari
gonna be
Riley
finishing
is going to
after
be
5.
finishing later because they started a little bit ago.
Yeah.
So it might take
They
them a while to
just
sort it out.
started
Oh, yeah.
They
Yeah.
just started at 5.
So but tomorrow morning at like 9 a.m. or something is probably okay. Like we
Okay.
just
Yeah.
don't want them. We just don't want it to take too long, basically.
Oh, if we get one like this.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, Martin, you
Find
have.
the item.
We don't have a lot of official we don't have official finish times or anything, but I think you might have the fastest seed of
Oh,
the entire tournament
yeah,
so far.
probably.
Like
This
these
is
have
a
been some
super
terrible
Yeah,
seeds.
my previous seed was 3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know. And then I get this at least.
This was a
So it's like
super
I played
deal.
like 2 seeds.
Yeah.
Time wise.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Any other thoughts? I don't have a lot of questions. Maybe
I'm trying
any
to think, Martin,
questions
how
from
did
the
you-
peanut gallery.
How did you go to domain before? Did you
You guys
like
both
chase
routed
the
up river at
Riverwalk?
the same
wanted
time.
beans.
You chased the Riverwalk before
You guys routed
Deku?
I wanted.
No,
No.
after Deku. You
After
guys,
Deku, I went there.
Oh,
wanted
when you
beans.
used your scale to dive back down.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, you guys
Yeah,
routed.
well, I lost my chicken, so I couldn't.
Yeah,
do that.
Kevin, you guys routed very, very similarly in the early game.
Yeah.
It
yeah.
was really just the strength 2 versus losing the chicken that ultimately snowballed into the end game. But
Yeah.
you guys spent so long in the early game with like a Zora tunic as your only item. It was
Zora tunic and a strength. And we're like, it's 40 minutes in.
Yeah.
Where are the items? Is this
Right.
minimal?
Yeah, that,
Yeah, there's 40 minutes in, no items, and then we're done in 50 minutes.
yeah.
yeah, it
Yeah.
was silly.
We're like,
I mean, to be fair, the dungeons were all the lowest requirement
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah, which
except
helped.
Jabu.
Yeah.
Um,
Imagine just needing CL, that's you.
Yeah.
Just do everything. to get
Yeah, just
Yeah.
Sam commenting in chat that he did have both of his seeds or sub 2, I guess. So there's something.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
have 2,
Oh,
so-
nice.
Nice.
But I don't know the time.
No, there weren't exactly a lot of official timers, so who knows? But
Yeah.
you are one of the fastest still. An hour 37 is speedy.
Yeah.
Like,
I
we
had-
were wondering for a while. Martin never opened the big chest in Jabu and, in fact, skipped the BGS.
Oh,
on
it-
oh, it's got to
Baron.
be hovers,
Yeah, it's
right?
hovers.
It's got to
Also
be.
No, yeah, you don't check those chests like, when
No.
you're going that
No,
fast.
I even skipped seeing the chest.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so we
It's
have.
hovers.
So, but it was almost certainly hovers. I guess it could have been strength 3
So
or
wait,
something.
did you get the lights hint or no?
No. Because
See,
Just went in
Kevin,
fire
when
again.
you guys both did fire, Martin peeked the upper maze because that's where that
yeah,
was.
I did too. But that's hovers.
And he went
locked,
back
and
in.
Hovers are in Jabu, so that's a big chest that has light arrows or nothing.
That's fine.
Yeah. And it was later.
Then it was like,
I mean,
Classic.
That would lead to, like,
Classic.
Yeah, that's true. These are wafts, so
yeah.
yeah,
I was
that's
like,
true.
it's just hovers. probably
Did
here.
you have Rudos at that point?
No, he got.
Oh.
You guys both went GGG at the same
I-
time.
Oh, right,
I
right.
got light arrows and left.
Nice.
Like, nothing else can be here.
And you had Fayors?
No. I
No.
skipped it.
Oh. Oh, yeah. I didn't get the hint until after.
I had the hint, but I skipped it.
Yeah, I got a few hints I wasn't a fan of.
Yeah. Horseback archery being hinted after.
It was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunate domain. I mean, the FW, you can't feel too
Yeah.
bad about that.
Yeah, but I could just go for that. And
Yeah.
then, yeah, all the dual hints didn't really help me. Because I got the slingshot anyways.
Yeah. I mean, we were discussing. It's like, okay, yeah, that slingshot might actually be useful because you guys
After
had
I-
so little stuff.
Yeah, after I saw the slingshot in ATZ, I knew that like I probably wanted that for Target because
Mm-hmm.
otherwise Target's like orphaned.
Yeah.
It is so easy to orphan.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, that was just the whole thing of just, okay, where's stuff was the first part. It was like half the seed. It's just, where's your stuff?
Where's stuff? Oh, we have all the
Get
stuff
all
we
the
need.
stuff.
But where's the logic for this?
Oh, there.
And
That
then-
bomb bag right there.
And we studied the logic, and then, oh, there's go mode.
Yep.
All right, then, that's, I guess that's a wrap.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was such a, just such a change from where's everything to where's logic to, okay, we're done.
Yep.
So, Sphere Zero had Epona's, a boomerang, and a Zora tunic.
Something like that, yeah.
I think the strength in Deku was
Yeah, yeah.
Strength was
technically
Sphere
Right.
Zero. Strength in Deku was Sphere Zero. Slingshot is Sphere Zero on child
Yeah, and
fishing.
Slingshot.
The wallet, I guess, was Sphere Zero out of the windmill for what little that's worth.
Right.
Yeah.
But there was very, very
Yeah,
little.
I got the wallet just thinking on fire.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I'm
got the wallet too.
I'm shocked nothing was on Skulls this seed. Given how little stuff
Did
there
you do
was
any
early.
skulls?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
no.
have 0 skulls.
0 skulls?
Yep.
Yeah.
God, I wish I played you in my last one. Come on, man. I got
Yeah,
10, and I
Martin
didn't.
passed the skull in the tree in Ranch, and I was
got
like,
one.
oh,
I got one.
yeah.
Remember.
I was like,
You know,
oh,
when
I
you get
guess
the ones in, like, Lon Lon?
that's what we're
No,
seeing.
That's so bad. You need to hit the 3 and then. No.
Yeah, that's so bad. 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Like,
That means you need
top
to
Okay.
hit
5%
9 more.
fastest.
Kevin's
skulls in the
actually
game.
getting salty now.
You need to
True.
hit 9 more to get the check. So it's a lot of time.
But no, it was a really fun match to watch.
Great
GG's
race.
again.
Yeah, GG's, Martin.
Yeah, GG's.
And I guess we will find out your fate soon, TM.
Yeah, Kevin, you're gonna have to wait. Martin, you get a bye. Let me look at where you are. You're in what, Group C? You get either the second place in Group D, which is one of Yuso or Purple, or third place in Group A, which and third place in Group A is going to
It's
be
gonna be scary.
Ela or Fred is gonna be
Yeah.
who you're getting.
Oh, I thought Ela had the 1 seed.
No, what the hell's it? Zeph is first seed in that group at 3-1, and what the hell's second because Zeph won direct against what the hell's.
Oh, right. Okay.
And then Ela and Fred, I think, are currently racing because they started at 3:30,
Okay.
and the winner of that moves on. Although if Ela wins, there's a 3-way tie for first place, and that sucks.
Yeah.
For first, second, third, and we get to go figure out what to do with that.
Bring on the
That
chaos.
And if
Ela's
Fred
playing Fred?
And
Yeah.
if Fred wins, he goes. Then they both go to 2-2, and Fred takes the tiebreak.
Yeah.
So that's
Spicy.
That's an
fun.
important match.
Yeah, they're ongoing right now. They start at 3:30, so they're around 2 hours in probably.
Nice.
So that's ongoing. Group B currently, Sponge and Decker are definitely done. I think, well, unless they got too screwed by the tech issues. I don't know, but that match is not on the challenge yet, so I don't know. Sponge and Decker are we're playing for second, third. Last I checked. Sam is first out of that group. Group C is this mess. Let me actually put that into the challenge while I'm thinking about it.
Should we be wrapping up Restream?
Yeah, that's why I'm talking through this, and then we'll wrap. Group C is this thing, as you know. And then Group D is Yuso Purple are fighting for first, and Riley Bachby fighting to make brackets later. So
Nice.
plenty more to go. We'll have plenty of matches over the weekend. We've got all 4 people who take first in their group will get buys in the first round. The second, third places will face off against each other. So we'll have rounds 1 and 2 tomorrow, and possibly a tiebreak if needed, and then rounds semis and finals on Sunday. And we'll be back for that. But that'll be it for us. Thank you for watching, everyone. Give our runners a follow. Mr. Martin and Kevin818. Thank you to my co-com Milkwe and to my art tracker Alsoa, who is right there.
Hi.
You can just about see him at the edge of the camera. And to our other tracker Tobias, who is tracking remotely from Germany. Much
Yes,
appreciated.
let's
Thanks a lot.
go.
And
No, you missed charades, Matt. Sorry.
Sorry, Shades is last night. Sorry. We'll be back in a little while. We'll be streaming. I'm not sure which channel it'll be on, but we'll have a Trevor Splits exhibition tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern.
Yep.
And if we have a tie break, we will try to get it restreamed if possible. It's a bit of a technical mess, but hopefully we can do it.
Yeah.
And then other than that, thank you for watching all. Any last thoughts?
No, GG's.
Yeah, no, GG's.
Oh, they get to shake hands because we're here in person.
Crazy.
Thank you, Magical Tech people.
Yeah, thank you, Edge Tech people. We're done.